Hey YouTubes, Reddit Math here, and welcome back to some more Bloodborne. Today we're going to be heading back to the start of the game. We're going to check up on some of the NPCs that are huddled up in houses that we haven't seen in a little while, see if we've got any new dialogue there, and give us an opportunity to perhaps collect a few more blood vials and quicksilver bullets so that we can prep ourselves for the road ahead. Went ahead and just warped back to the very start. See if anything's opened up for us this way.
Oh, well, hello. Splendid. Let me ask you a small kindness. You're soon off to hunt, I presume? Then, if you find any survivors, tell them to seek Yusefka's clinic. Upon my Hippocratic oath, if they are yet human, I will look after them. Perhaps even cure them. This sickness, these beasts, they are not to be feared. This time the night is long. I may be trapped here, but I should do something to help. I'll even offer a reward for your cooperation. Tempted? Well, off you go then.
Interesting. She was definitely not here before. I believe this was just locked. Looks like maybe an old woman with a cane, I believe. Of course, I've got a cane too, so who knows?
If you find anyone who's still human, send them straight to Yusefka's clinic. You can assure them there's no place safer. Please, do me this service. Interesting.
So perhaps Yusefka's clinic serves as another safe place, similar to the Odin church that we found earlier.
If you find anyone, you can assure... Please.
Okay. Well, that's interesting. So that is certainly something new there. Okay. Just kind of tutorial notes still laying around. Doubt we're going to find anything else in here. Let's see. So this way. Let's see if this... Nope. So closed by device. We can see the switch right there, so looks like this is going to be something we don't get a key to. Gotta come at from the other side. Alright. Back to Central Yarnum. Oh, seriously. Right off of the carriage there. This is the shortcut that was opened up. I believe there's a guy at the top of this ladder, right next to the other lantern. We'll talk to him. Anything new to tell us there?
You needn't concern yourself with me. I'm afraid I'm of little help now. But before I take this...
Flame sprayer, huh?
I made no use of it, but perhaps you. What afflicted me was incurable, but this town gave me hope. Their strange blood bought me time. I was most fortunate, unharmed by the plague of beasts. I can even die human.
That's quite the accomplishment. Check out Flame Sprayer. Oh, yep, it's a replacement for the gun. So instead of blood attack, it looks like it has 45 fire attack. A special weapon used by certain members of the Healing Church spits searing flames by using blood-imbued quicksilver bullets as a special medium. Not the most efficient weapon by any stretch, but sometimes a sea of flame is just what the doctor ordered. Besides, the Beast of Yharnam can always use a good cleansing. Always got a sense of humor.
Don't you worry.
Okay, and then it looks like just repeating, don't you worry about me. Okay. There's somebody over here. Oh, one shot that guy. Yeah, let's not say we did. Oh. The upgraded weapon is definitely noticeable from the first time I came through here.
Are you that outsider? Well, sorry, but I don't want anything to do with you. Trot along, will ya? Are you that out? Well, sorry, but trot along.
Didn't want to offer you a safe place to be anyway. Well, Pitchfork Man certainly saw me. Through there. There's another house kind of directly in front of us. Some blood vials for our trouble.
Lads, you've come on. You'd open the door on a night of the hunt. Away with you. Now.
Yeah, he's got a good point.
Lads, you've come on. You'd open the
Okay.
door. Away with.
And some bullets. So, one thing I would like to bring up, the visit that we had to Old Yharnam. We basically encountered a town that had been turned to beasts, but the more interesting part of it were the two hunters that appeared to be residing there. I'm sort of assuming, that the special blood, the blood transfusion we received at the beginning of the game that sort of kicked this all off for us, gave us the unique power we... Oh. Oh, don't get killed. Oh, and then a bullet to the side of the head. Oh, I've died in the very beginning of the game. It's that bad. Well, as I continue to work on my talking and playing at the same time skills, as I was saying, I'm assuming the source of the blood that has given us the powers that we've seen now is going to be the beasts themselves. That they're maybe sort of a self-perpetuating sort of infection, and that those hunters have locked themselves in there because they've kind of got free run of the place to just collect blood and grow stronger, kind of walking a razor's edge of gaining the strength of the beast, but not giving yourself over to it as so to become a beast yourself. And that's sort of an interesting concept to think about. Most of these men, come on, certainly they don't seem to fully understand what's going on. The spread of the infection, they're clearly infected. You know, I'm human, and they are clearly not anymore. The guy with the shield there very much demonstrating that, as he is very dog-like. As they've grown these fashionable sideburns slash werewolf stuff going on here. So while these guys don't seem to fully understand what they're doing, the hunters in Old Yarnum sort of seem to be using and abusing the beast blood for their own ends. To an interesting plot thread, or maybe nothing will be made of it, but that's what I'm gathering for right now. And part of the point of this was to be gaining some blood vials, losing health left and right. Those guys have noticed me. I'll come over here. Nope. Should in the other direction. I think what got me last time was the plunging attack that I attempted to do. From what I've seen so far, those plunging attack opportunities are few and far between. Oh. Sort of interesting that that's the guy who killed me. He was really nowhere near my blood echoes, though, considering he was a ranged opponent. But he was the one who got them. Oh, hello. Okay. Oh, luckiest post ever, and causing me to recoil off of that. Well, I'm making a net profit, certainly in Quicksilver bullets, if nothing else. I've gained a few blood vials, assuming this fight goes well. I might even get to keep them. But maybe that's going to be a big assumption. Still interesting for me to hear the cries of these guys. Screaming out, "Oh God," while fighting me. They're kind of like that old adage, you know, with what you might tell a child, "Don't worry, they're more afraid of you than you are of them." I'm like, yeah, but, you know, they've got pitchforks and torches and sabers. Even afraid of me, they can certainly do a fair amount of damage. Right. Maybe a slight profit on blood vials. I'm at least gaining. And we've got another NPC house over here.
I don't reckon you're from. Well, how you po. Well, how you po.
Of course, that is a house full of, like, the cackling mad people. Maybe whatever... Maybe over there. Maybe Maybe whatever horrible things they're getting up to in there are just fine by them. Looking around, you know, the city does strike me as huge. I don't know if we're going to get to go to all of those places, but I'm certainly given the impression that the city is quite expansive. I'd say that went pretty well. And 2 blood vials for my trouble. This leads to the little girl.
Hello, Mr. Hunter. Still can't find my mum.
Nope, still lying to you, kid.
Oh, okay. I can wait. But isn't there something I can do? Maybe Mum and Dad are stuck out there, waiting for me to come and find them. What do you think, Mr. Hunter?
Oh. Okay, I can now tell her of these places. We already sent somebody to the chapel. Let's go ahead and send someone to the clinic and see what happens.
Thank you, Mr. Hunter. I love you almost as much as Mum and Dad. And Granddad.
Oh, it's heartbreaking, kid. Truly. Alright, now this fight can get a little bit hairy. There we go. Dealt with that. Right. And what about you, mangy dog? Oh, come on. There we go. Gun guy firing away at me. I like the, you know, even though we haven't seen the child, inclusion of characters like that, fairly interesting to see in any modern game. Just not like happy-go-lucky cliched kid, but definitely something meant to be a bit more sad, a bit more tragic. We can just get there we go. Top off for a second there. Don't mind using the blood vials against these because they are dropping 3 apiece. This might actually not be too bad of an area to just farm in if you were having trouble, as long as you could consistently take these guys out. And certainly after getting the advantages of leveling up a little bit and now, I'm trying to think, the only other house I can really think of containing an NPC was the one with, pop out the torch, the one with the old lady that we've already sent to the temple. Racking my brain. I can't think of any others really. I think that might be it. We might head back. Nice. Whoa, what was that sound? Okay. We might just head back to Odin itself and see maybe if there's anything else I miss along the way, or with that lady. I'm not really sure. That's gonna lead to... Yeah, it'd be this way, right? And then from the bridge... Whoa. Okay. Well, that's interesting. We both did damage to each other, but just... Oh, not much. Yeah, that was much. Man. I'm assuming that, you know, in traditional Demon Souls, Dark Souls fashion, that there are going to be changes to the NPCs and dialogue choices and options just as you go through making it to new areas or defeating new bosses. We did take out we did take out another boss since we've been back through this area, so, you know, like, for instance, the little flame sprayer items like it may become available, rewards to be collected from various characters just for progressing through the game and then talking to them again. I assume that's why you're sort of able to collect them at the temple and the clinic, so that yeah, looking a little worse for wear, blood covered and all, but not too much further to go. So run across the bridge and then back up to the temple. Come on. Giant flaming boulder. Let's do this. There we go. Somehow he made it out of that alive. We're almost back at full... Somehow he made it out of this alive. We're almost back at full blood vials as well. Used a couple of quicksilver bullets against the big guy back there. Yeah. R2 attack, like a backstep and then a heavy attack into them. Seems to do a pretty decent job. This cane whip. But I don't recall any NPCs living down there. With the cane whip, it's got a fairly decent range on it. Still cannot seem to pull off like a straight backstab, though. Now we're sending blood vials to the box. That's what I like to see. Hope you guys didn't mind too much the kind of refueling session that we needed to do here. But with no more blood vials, we weren't going to make any real forward progress for a while. And it did sort of set aside any concerns I might have that the game could get into like an unwinnable state for anyone. You know, that you might be able to make it to a point where you just couldn't proceed, that you were just literally out of everything and stuck. Because you should be able to just head back to the opening area. Running through it has refilled blood vials, giving me a slight surplus. So that's reassuring. We are back here at Cathedral Ward.
Ah, the hunter. Thank you. So that old girl, you told her about this. Well, she don't offer me much in the way of conversation, but still, I'd rather see her alive anyhow.
Oh, got the triumph gesture.
If you find any saints, send them a knock to Odin Chapel, will ya? If you find any, send them a knock to...
Just the repeating dialogue from earlier.
You. I know all
Yeah, and she's still none too happy about us. This is new. Interesting. An elevator up. Okay. Well, I wonder if that was due to the Hunter Chief, the Grand Cathedral Round Plaza. It doesn't sound like it. I assume that opened something, perhaps like the gate at the top of these stairs, or the gate that's out this way and to the right, past those very large enemies. One thing I want to check before we're done, we're going to go ahead and warp around for a moment here. I will see you guys on the other side of that. And I just didn't want to force to make you guys sit through 2 back-to-back loading screens, but I wanted to check out the clinic now that we told the little girl to come here and see if maybe we've got new dialogue with Osefka.
Oh, hello. You're all right. Very good. She's safe with me now. I presume you're to thank? The treatment is going well. Stabilized, for the most part. Fascinating, really. Here you are, as promised.
And we got a lead elixir for that.
Oh, thank goodness you came. Be a dear. Find me some more.
Well, that seemed to be troubling.
There may yet be humans out there. If you find them, send them to Yusefka's clinic. I endeavor to treat, so please.
Well, I mean, Dark Souls had a long-standing tradition of characters cackling maniacally anytime they told you anything. But, yeah, that was kind of a dark reaction to us sending a little girl up there. I wonder if we should be worried about the fact that she didn't open the door for us.
There may yet, if I...
And she just repeats that dialogue again. Okay. Well, we're going to go ahead and wrap up for here. I think we're done needing to regain our blood vials. And the next time, I don't know if we'll check out maybe the new door that opened up, if that provides anything, or if we'll head back to the Chalice Dungeon and maybe take on the giant there. That'll have to be a decision for next time, though. I do hope you guys join me for it. If you liked the video, feel free to subscribe to see more. Leave a like or a comment if you have anything to say about this or any of my other videos or anything about the channel in general. I do appreciate each and every one of them. And I will see you guys next time.